Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here today to honor the life of our father, who passed away at the age of 93. He was a great man, steadfast, humble, and deeply rooted in the land he loved and the family he cherished. Today, we gather not only to mourn his passing, but to celebrate the legacy he leaves behind. Dad was born into a world that valued hard work and quiet strength. At just 16 years old, he worked alongside his own father as a plowboy. He loved that job. Out in the fresh air and the sunshine, with time to think and reflect, he found peace. He connected with God through the nature that surrounded him daily. The soil, the seasons, the solitude, they weren't just part of his work, they were part of his soul. When the Korean War came, Dad answered the call and joined the United States Navy. It was there, in the disciplined hum of military life, that he learned the craft of machining, a skill that would shape the rest of his working life. After his service, he brought that precision and dedication to Procter & Gamble, where he began working in 1960. For 30 years, he helped make Ivory Bar soap, an iconic product known around the world. He didn't just build machines, he helped build trust, consistency, and quality into something millions of people used every day. Farming remained close to his heart. He knew the land like a trusted friend. He respected it, nurtured it, and taught us to do the same. But his talents didn't stop at planting and harvesting. He had a gift for machinery. He loved tinkering with tractors and farm equipment, often spending hours in the barn or under the hood, coaxing life back into aging engines. To him, a broken part wasn't a setback. It was a puzzle waiting to be solved. In the last 15 years of his life, Dad and I shared a special bond through the hobby we both loved, refurbishing antique Ford Model T cars. We worked side by side, restoring history one bolt at a time. Those hours spent together, covered in grease, swapping stories, solving problems, were some of the most meaningful of my life. It wasn't just about the cars. It was about the connection, craftsmanship, and the quiet joy of shared purpose. His children remember those moments vividly. Mike recalls helping Dad on the farm, combining corn, working on the tractors, learning the rhythm of the land. Doug brings the humor, remembering the time Dad was serving peas at dinner and Ted Jr. tried to dodge them, only to send peas flying across the table. That was Dad's world, full of work, full of laughter, and always full of love. Sue shares some of the most tender memories. As a little girl, she danced with Dad, her feet on top of his shoes, swaying together in a moment of pure joy. She remembers riding in the cab of an old pickup truck when the passenger door suddenly popped open. Without hesitation, Dad reached over and grabbed her skirt, keeping her safe. That was Dad, always watching, always ready. He had a sweet tooth and a sweet heart. His homemade fudge was legendary. Sue would stand beside him at the stove, watching him work his magic with a candy thermometer and a steady hand. It wasn't just about the treat. It was about the care, the time, and the love he poured into every batch. And then there was Morris, the black and white kitten Dad spotted near the road on a drive to Okeana. Sue squealed with delight, and Dad backed up, jumped out, and brought the kitten home. That simple act of kindness became a cherished memory. Dad's compassion extended beyond his family. Lynn remembers when a little cocker spaniel named Missy was nearly euthanized. With a gentle nudge from Grandma, Dad welcomed Missy to the farm, where she lived out her days, surrounded by love. Birgit shares a similar story, bringing home a German Shepherd puppy named Murphy Brown, hoping Grandpa would fall in love. And he did. That farm wasn't just a place for crops, it was a haven for animals, for family, or for anyone who needed a home. Birgit also remembers a story Grandpa told her of him sitting under a massive tree, arms stretched wide, contemplating the mystery of creation. Who made all this? He asked. His faith was quiet, but it ran deep, rooted in the soil, the seasons, and the simple beauty of life. Dad's love for his family was steady and unspoken, but it was always there. He didn't need grand gestures. His love showed up in little things, the dances, the fudge, the tractor rides, the quiet presence at the end of the long day. He taught us that family isn't just who you're born to, it's who you show up for. And he always showed up. As we say goodbye today, we carry forward the lessons he taught us: to work hard, to love deeply, to fix what's broken, and to find God in quiet places. His hands shape the land and our lives. His legacy grows in every seed of kindness he planted. Dad, thank you for every lesson, every laugh, and every moment. You were a great man, and we will miss you dearly.